It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, a tall task for them to win this one. On the road against a much superior team, their margin for error, pretty thin. And with all of Curry's talents, one of the great shooters of all time, maybe the greatest. Kenny, where does he stand among all-time great players, period?
Wow, all-time players. Now, that's
all-time great players, period.
Well, he's starting to get in the discussion because of the multiple MVP things and the championships. Because the greatest players in the world, not only have they won awards, but they've won multiple championships. So he's moving into that category right now.
To add on to what Kenny is saying, it's about something you can hear and something you can wear.
What's that?
Rings, baby.
Ooh.
Rings.
You can hear them.
2 rings won't get it. 3, maybe. 4, 5, woo, 6. Oh.
Okay.
I just can't add anything to that.
Oh.
It's game time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. And, of course, Kevin Durant. They really haven't filled the void yet in the wake of his absence.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago, obviously looking long-term rather than short.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Hey there, Kevin. Well, we all know that Steve Kerr, the Warriors coach, has a great way with his players. He said they see through all the BS. They've got to know that you're in charge and know what you're talking about. But in the end, it's about them. Kevin?
You know what? That humble approach goes a long way, David. Thank you. Well, see, we have the front court talent tonight on full display. Talk about what it's like to play against the elite at your position, going mano a mano, you against the best.
Oh, wow. Well, I'll tell you what, in this league of the best players, you better be ready every night. But to go back to my era, Kev, this was what my week looked like as a Sacramento King in the Western Conference. Play against Dirk Nowitzki on Tuesday. Play against Tim Duncan on Thursday. Play against KG on Friday. And then play against Shaq on Sunday. And then how about Karl Malone again on Tuesday?
Oh.
So if that doesn't make you lose a little bit of sleep.
Unbelievable.
You must be one of the greatest of all time. It's tough. You got to be focused every night.
Absolutely. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Paul George is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's Magruder in at the 2.
Love the vision from Thompson. I mean, when you've been surrounded by superstars, you learn to keep your eyes up.
Shamet, guarded by Kerr. Harkless kicks to George. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Left side Curry. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
So accomplished from mid-range. Curry is outstanding at finding space to shoot from there.
Over in the corner, Harkless. Stolen by Thompson. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Harkless with the bucket.
You can't find much better shot than that.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Dallas. Out to the right wing. Deep two from Russell. And another basket for Golden State.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Pass to Harkless. George against Green. And Harkless slams it in.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. And it's Green missing.
Well, they weren't going to stay perfect forever, but still shooting 80% from the floor to start the game.
Magruder lays it up and banks it in. Magruder's got his first bucket in this one.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Swiped it away. Shamet. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Russell with a wide open look. And again, no good by Golden State.
A defender nowhere near him, and he still can't hit it. He wants that one back.
Here's George, and he hits it to tie the game up. George has got his first basket of the night.
Well, he just exploited the size mismatch, and he's getting easy looks tonight.
Russell dishes to Cauley-Stein. Back to Russell. Thompson outside. Passes it to Russell for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Green against George. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections.
And Paul George has made it a goal to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, he's got tremendous length and quickness, but really his pride at that end of the floor might matter even more. He just takes great pride in being a complete player.
Now here's Curry. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. And Thompson gets it to go.
You're always going to find Thompson among the league leaders in three-point percentage. That's the shot they want him to take.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Chris, looking at the year so far, teams that made big changes in the offseason starting to develop now some chemistry.
Well, it takes some time, especially if the acquisitions are on the younger side. And this is where great coaching can make all the difference. This is where a great basketball culture in the locker room can make all the difference. It's all about, we say chemistry, chemistry, chemistry. What does that mean? It means trust. It takes time to build trust. It takes time to understand your players and what they like, where to get them the ball, what makes them better. And once you get to that point, it's a liberating feeling, because now you feel like, okay, guys, we've gotten through the murky waters. Now we can have some fun. We know who we are. We have an identity. Let's go out and be us.
Curry outside. He can't hit that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, nobody saw that game going to overtime, much less double overtime. And then also to get the victory, wow.
Harrell down low. Looney on him.
Look, Curry is an underappreciated defender. Terrific at using his speed and reach to bother shooters.
Thompson for the triple. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Thompson. 9 points for D'Angelo Russell.
He's not easing his way into this game. He's coming out hot. 4 for 5 right out the gate.
Curry against Beverly. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Williams. A 3-ball. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, Green with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. George passes to Beverly. Harrell kicks to Green. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. For 3, Williams. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. Count that one.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
The pass to Russell. Thompson against George. Back to Russell. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, it's nice to have an option like him every time down the court.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nailed from three-point land. That's now 8 points for George.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Curry finds Russell. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Curry with the 3. Green with the rebound for Los Angeles. They've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. And Mbamute comes in for George. On defense, the Warriors. Over in the corner, and Mbamute gets it to go from beyond the arc. And Mbamute has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Looney passes to Robinson. Burks with it. Defended by Beverly. Lets it go from deep. Burks can't get it to go. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. Williams with the ball. Robinson picks him up. And the foul on Glenn Robinson. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Off the inbound pass. And Williams with the layup. And now a 3-point Clipper lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Pass to McKinney. In the corner, it's Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Mbamute pulls it in. And here's Los Angeles. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
Warriors trail by 5. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. The Warriors, 4th.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Now here's Beverly. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Zubac. Robinson against Beverly. Some solid defense from Robinson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Beverly kicks to Mbamute. Williams finds Mbamute. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Robinson dishes to Burks. Here's McKinney. Back to Burks. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Williams can't get it to go.
Not a very consistent quarter for him in terms of the shooting.
Here's Looney. Outside Robinson. And there's a big-time jam as he slams it right over Mbamute.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now, here's Green. No points in the game yet for him. Beverly against Robinson. Passes to Williams. Shoots the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Robinson passes to Burks. On the money from 12 feet away. Burks has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that a sloppy effort? I mean, turnovers were a huge issue. And they don't have to play safe tonight, but they do have to play smart.
And the Warriors making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Here is Mbamute. It's hauled in by McKinney.
Too tentative on the finish. Forget about the D. Take it up strong.
Yep, that one goes. Now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here is Mbamute. And the Clippers miss again. The Warriors shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
And the type of game that many coaches hate. Very little defense being played on either end.
The pass to Magruder. To the paint. Here's Zubac. A special move before the shot. Zubac has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, that's a nice look. Recognizing he had the opening to make the entry pass.
43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Burks. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Harkless on the wing. Shamet. And the 3-ball is good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Right side Robinson. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Cauley Stein. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, man. Cauley Stein is just a workhorse down inside. And because of his efforts, he earns a lot of tough foul calls in the process.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
That free throw, no good.
When you think of Cauley Stein, the word length comes to mind. A huge target on offense and a tenacious shot blocker and rebounder on the defensive end.
And the second free throw, good. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. There's the triple. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back right after this. The Warriors, an elite team, obviously. Steph Curry talked about the challenge of being the hunted.
We're a marked team now, so every game we play is going to be, the game. And I like that challenge because it's going to bring the best out of us. If we're not 100% locked in and focused every night, we'll get exposed. But on the other hand, when we are locked in and ready to play every single night, we'll get every team's best shot, and hopefully we'll still come out on top, and that'll be a good feeling. So I'm cool with it.
Yep, they welcome the challenge.
And that's where you want to be. They wouldn't have it any other way.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Well, and not only in terms of building the lead, but now the defense has to extend itself. That leads to other opportunities.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Harkless is out there with Luke Mbamute. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Magruder in at the shooting guard. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. Warriors trail by 9. Down low. Lets it go from 11. And the shot is long.
Their stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to him.
Well, Luke Mbamute, a defensive specialist out of UCLA.
He's probably a natural small forward, but this is a guy that can defend literally 1 through 5. I mean, his offensive confidence has also grown through the years and starting to develop a reliable three-point shot, even making some plays from time to time off the dribble. The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Really an intimidating style of defense. I mean, they challenged everything at the rim, and that led them to victory.
That was a big-time block party. Even several shots they didn't even get a hand on were effective.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac, and Georgia subbed in for Mbamute. Russell kicks to Cauley Stein. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And Green slams it in.
He doesn't know the meaning of a soft finish. Draymond's always going to throw it down hard.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Shamet, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Curry finds Thompson. Russell looking around. Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Steph Curry. Clippers leading by 9. Shamet, he's guarded by Russell. Over in the corner, Harkless. he's going up for the alley-oop, and Harrell slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Inside. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
The D doing everything they can to cut him off on his way to the hoop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Russell passes to Thompson. Right side, Russell. Back to Thompson. Baseline try. Curry can't get it to go.
I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
Here's George. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple. Curry's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
They're having more success from 3-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
George against Green. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball. Russell, no good. Clippers leading by 12. Shamet guarded by Curry. It's George on the wing. It's stolen by Green. Here's Russell. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Russell's got 13.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, Klay Thompson, such a perfect fit on the Warriors. A versatile defender, can score playing off the ball, and just plays the game the right way.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's averaging 11 points a game, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
The shot by Looney, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And is there any doubt Klay Thompson could go to another team and average 30 points a game as the main offensive weapon?
Yeah, but, you know, he's not an attention seeker, and that's just not his personality. He knows it's more fun to play for a winner. And he's now made 3 3-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
And Beverly kicks to Green. Russell against Williams. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. Warriors trail by 9. On its way from Curry for 2. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bounce pass from Williams. And he gets the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
So it's the Warriors now. Russell finds Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Everly with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Harrell. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. McKinney's checked in. Here's Russell. Rebound by the Clippers.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And here is Curry. He's got 15. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 18 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Beverly against Curry. Outside, George. Left side, Williams. He kicks it to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. George dishes to Williams. Shoots it, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Burks, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Zubats is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Warriors trail by 6. Now, here is Russell. He's got 13. Passes it to Looney. Here's McKinney, defended by George. And the pass to Russell. To the middle. And Green with the basket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Beverly, the pass to Williams. Back to Beverly. They need this one. That one, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Pass to Burks. It doesn't go for him. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 4. Green. Los Angeles with another miss. Golden State's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. And the rejection by Zubats. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Russell. And Bahamute is checked in for the Clippers. When you were playing on the road, obviously the fans would yell things and, try to get under your skin. C-Webb, you remember any instance when it really bothered you and took effect?
Maybe when I would go home and play for the Pistons, I'd see some fan in a green and white, and maybe Steve Smith, my partner, paid him to be there. But, the Michigan State fans, the gold blue or that type of thing. Or in Ohio, it's very funny, in Ohio, if they want to boo, if they want to get the crowd pumped up, all they do is put a big Michigan M up there, and the crowd will go crazy and boo. So Ohio, usually my people at Ohio State, to Cleveland, they always, had something to say. No, but it was more like, we suck, Ohio State is the best, Michigan State, you should have come here, that type of stuff. And you kind of look back, give a guy a wink, knock her down a jump shot, and put your fingers to your lips and just say, shh, you don't want to get me upset. Let sleeping dogs lie.
That's great. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Evans is checked in. On defense, the Clippers. Inside. And Green slams it in.
Look, Green is such a shrewd player, especially in the pick and roll when the D doesn't know what he's going to do.
And Beverly kicks to Williams. To the middle. Here is Mbamute. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Mbamute has got his 3rd basket of the night. Burks looking around. He dishes it to Evans. Inside, here's Green. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Beverly finds Zubats. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Some nice passing by Golden State. Took him no time at all on that one. Evans has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Los Angeles has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Beverly, the pass to Williams. And he drops it in from the low post. Williams has got 7.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Pass to Burks. Clock at 4. The shot that time not on target. Williams with the defensive effort. Passes it to Beverly. And here's Green outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
McKinney kicks to Burks. There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Los Angeles leading by 6. Now Beverly still looking for his first bucket in this one. Williams against Burks. Beverly for 3. No good that time. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
When Paul George plays with high energy, he goes to a level others can't reach. He defends 4 and 5 positions. On the other end, it's effortless for him to create good looks. One of the most intriguing players to watch when he's on his game.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted. Playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was extremely aggressive, picked up a number of steals.
Oh, well, you take some chances. Sometimes you can get burned, but you hope more often than not that you can be a catalyst for your team.
Warriors trail by 6. Coach Kerr always focused on, Chris, what he calls the possession game. Turnovers and offensive rebounds.
Yeah, Kevin, when you think about it, for the Warriors, it's hard to believe, but they love making turnovers, and Coach, he's trying to control them giving extra possessions to the team, because when they do that, their defense and shot making still usually went out.
We've got Russell. Draymond Green is out there with Thompson. Then it's Curry. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. And it's the Warriors with the ball after the Clippers pick up 2. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. The Warriors, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
Here's Green. Buries it down low. Green's got 8.
Such poise and control from the veteran. Green, superb at staying with his shot, even under duress.
Over in the corner, Harkless. Shamet, he's guarded by Russell, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The Clippers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
One shot, gentlemen.
Big-time scoring is always a premium, Chris, when you're evaluating players on the offensive side. What do you hope to find as you kind of break down their game?
I hope to find that you can dribble, shoot, and pass. Because if you can do those things and you're a great scorer, then I know that if you get double-teamed, you can find an open man. That if you have the heart of an unselfish player, that you're willing to think 2-3 plays ahead of how to set someone else up that's struggling. Because a great player can always get their own. And also on the offensive side of the ball, are you careless? Or do you value possessions? Do you make easy turnovers? And if you do make a turnover in the offensive end, what is your temperature like defensively? Will you run back and get back and try to get a stop? What type of player are you overall? Great offensive players are result-oriented, not necessarily seeking individual numbers or acclaim, and that's a big part of my evaluation.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, D.A. Thanks. Got a piece of it.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The shot by George, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possessed.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. His three-pointers off the mark. Clippers leading by 7. That shot off. Great D that time from Green. Open shot, Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 5 now.
Not many guys more lethal on the catch and shoot. That's an easy bucket for Thompson.
And the Clippers call time here.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge. Also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the officials. He tends to like to get in their ears as well. Looking now at the numbers for Harold. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's putting up 9 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And, guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
5 on the clock. George, no good. And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none. But I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Well, this is the final season the Warriors will have at Oracle Arena. Almost 5 decades in Oakland. And Chris, as we know, they'll move across the water to San Francisco. No doubt a bittersweet moment for the team and its core of fans here.
Yeah, you just hope that the craziness of the crowd and that loyalty travels. You know, I'm hoping the fans here in the East Bay can make that journey. They deserve to be part of the Warriors story as it continues to be written. I mean, if you've seen what they're doing, though, in the new Chase Center, right on the water, it's going to be special.
Here's Harold after the made shot from Klay Thompson. It's rebounded by Curry. for the lead. Paul George grabs the miss. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Over to the left wing. They get a hand on it. Shamet connects from three-point range. He's got 13.
Look, that matches his three-point total from the first half. He had one in the first, now he's got one in the second.
To the wing on the left. Russell kicks to Cauley-Stein. Over Harrell. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Cauley-Stein.
Sometimes you forget that Cauley-Stein has his shot. I mean, dependable at connecting from the mid-range.
Now here's Harrell. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Here's Curry. 21 points in the game. And it's Russell in the corner. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 3rd in steals, 6th in assists, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And it's his lightning quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. Shamet, a three-pointer off the mark. Alec Burks checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Warriors trail by 3. Curry with it. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Here's Looney, makes it off the glass. Looney's got his first points of the night.
How about this run there in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Terrific D at one end and some clutch shots at the other. Great stretch for him.
Now here's Mbamute. He's got 8. Here's George. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. George has got 14 points for the game.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Burks with it, defended by Harkless. Lets it go from 14. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Burks. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Beverly finds George. Here's Harrell. The pass to Beverly. Outside, George. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. And Mbamute, the pass to Beverly. And that one, good. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And Kevin, when Beverly gets these shots inside, he's just remarkably efficient. He just has tremendous touch on these shots.
Thompson passes to Looney. Stolen by George. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And George with the stuff.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop.
Just fantastic movement by Beverly. So effective in clogging passing lanes with his quick hands and anticipation.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Lets it go. And he hits the jumper for 2. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to George. Harrell against Cauley-Stein. Harrell the pass to George. From outside, off the mark.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
The Warriors making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. The Clippers also changing it up. Motley, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Green comes in for Mbamute. Lou Williams is subbed in for Harkless. Now here's Curry. 21 points in the game. Pass to Looney. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You never know what Curry is going to do. He uses his unpredictability to his advantage in the screen and roll.
Williams looking over the floor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. And Lou Williams, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but Greggy finds ways to score.
Yeah, you know, whether he's creating space or creating contact, very few play that cat and mouse game better than Lou Williams.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Lee comes in for Steph Curry. And Williams drops them both.
Well, he's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Burks in the corner. Back to Cauley-Stein. 6 to shoot over Williams. Misses off the left iron. Clippers leading by 5. To the inside. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Beverly against Lee. Here's Robinson. Makes it off the glass. Robinson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I mean, this D is a joke. It's way too passive. They got to get a body on him when he's on his way to the bucket.
Robinson left side. Deep 2 from Beverly. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Beverly's got 6.
And what confidence from Beverly squaring himself up as the pass was coming his way. So he was ready to fire.
And here is Lee. Great D that time from Green.
Even that close to the bucket. That's a very tough finish in that kind of traffic.
Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. Warriors trail by 7. Poked away. Here's Beverly, and the layup's good off the glass. Beverly's got 8 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Robinson against Robinson. Outside Robinson, Cauley-Stein, and he drops it in from the low post. He's got 7.
And not relying at all on the 3-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Green. 9 points in the game so far. Lays it up and banks it in. Beverly's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Lee kicks to Burks. And there's the feed to Cauley-Stein. Great D that time from Green.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Lets it fly from 18. Robinson misses. Warriors trail by 9. Robinson finds Burks. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Burks has got 8 points.
Good movement there, and the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
Williams against Burks. Here's George. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The pass to Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low and stolen by Cauley-Stein. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
Well, you can tell that he wants his team to be precise with their decision-making.
Kevin, he's aware of just how special they are when they play smart and play together.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Jermichael Green is out there with Paul George. Then it's Williams. And it's Magruder in at the 3. Basket counts.
Yeah, no, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the lead. That's poor defensive work.
Now, here is Russell. Over Green. The rebound by Paul George. George has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Fires the 3. Williams can't hit. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Russell high post. And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. The Warriors making a switch here. Los Angeles on D. 9-point game. Burks dishes to Russell. Pass to Hobson. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And you love how Russell keeps his eyes up. Rarely misses a guy when he's free.
Now Williams. The shot. Nice shot from the wing. And the Clippers lead by 9. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Russell inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Harkless comes in for Lou Williams. Free throw good. Burks. Clippers leading by 6. Shamet. He's guarded by Russell. And stolen by Russell. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Thompson uses quick recognition and a natural feel for the game to beat people up in transition.
Here's Harkless. Kicks to George. The dish to Harrell. Over Cauley-Stein. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Burks on the wing. Feeds to Cauley-Stein. Count the basket. And now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
Oh, and it's important for Cauley-Stein's confidence that he gets these interior shots to fall. The more he sees the ball go in, the more assured he will feel down inside.
Magruder. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Thompson for the triple. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure what this guy was in the first half.
George against Green. Shamet. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And shooters beware. Cauley Stein is very crafty in how he rises up for the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Shamet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, you know, Coach Steve Kerr may seem to have a laid-back demeanor, but knowing him personally, I'll tell you what, he's fiery. He's intense, and he wants to win. When tempers flare, don't be surprised to see him smashing clipboards and letting loose on the sideline.
Now here's Thompson. Over Harkless, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
He kicks to Hill. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry. And playing for the Bulls, Kerr famously got into a fight with a teammate, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he has that competitive spirit, that edge you need to succeed in this game. Great people skills, sure. He's not a pushover.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Curry. Thompson for the triple. The offensive rebound. Here's Russell with the 3. Here's Green. Count it, and the foul. That one on George.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the Warriors making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Draymond Green at 6'7", seen as undersized coming out of Michigan State, but his 7'1" wingspan goes a long way.
Yeah, it goes a long way along with working out and working hard as he does. I mean, he's averaged over a block a game for his career. You know, combined with his low center of gravity, it enables him to defend much bigger players, but also get out of the wing and defend some guards.
Here's Curry. Paul George making his last shot. Sinks the triple.
But he has got to do something to take away his 3-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Cauley Stein. To the middle. And Cauley Stein throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
I mean, if you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. I mean, he'll find you if you're open.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Stephen Curry. He's off on the first.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And the second free throw, good. Warriors leading by 8. Outside, Russell. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Harkless.
Well, one thing you love about Klay Thompson is he's just cool and calm. I mean, he stays in his own lane. Steve Kerr says he's not low maintenance, but he's no maintenance. He plays hard at both ends. He just wants to win, and then he goes home and walks his bulldog Rocco. Well, the Bulldogs, you can't really walk them that much. I wonder if he's picking them. I mean, that's about it. Anyway.
Here's McGrudy. From down in the low post, it goes.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Well, yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams know that.
Now here's Curry. Back to Russell. Lets it go with the three. Out to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. The shot by Curry, no good. Clippers trail by 8. Here's George. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it goes on Draymond Green. And you look at Clay, not a care in the world.
Well, he's smooth. He has a carefree attitude. It helps in the locker room. I think it also helps him as a smooth shooter. I mean, even if he misses a couple, he's not thinking about it. He just keeps shooting.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And Greg Paul George, the league leader in steals and deflections in 2018.
And Frank Vogel, who coached him at Indiana, said he always thought PG had Allen Iverson's instincts in Scottie Pippen's body. He's talented enough to disrupt without gambling.
And so he hits both.
What an advantage for a big man to have, that smooth stroke at the line.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as much as 10.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
That free throw missing.
One thing I'll never forget about Thompson, I mean, that night he dropped 37 points in a single quarter. That shows you how explosive he can be.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Golden State. Shamet, guarded by Kurth. They double him with Russell. Harrell kicks to George. Poked loose. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And it's Russell in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters.
Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors leading by 10. Russell from long range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Steph Curry, of course, a 2-time MVP. If there's one area he can still improve on, though, Chris, I think Coach Kerr would say it's limiting his turnovers.
Well, we forget Steph was a shooting guard up until his final season in college. I mean, he made incredible strides as a ball handler, but that recognition of what passes to avoid still developing.
Lou Williams is checked in for Los Angeles. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. Burks, the pass to Curry. Got a hand on it, but he gets it back. Down low, Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's been the energizer for them tonight. Thompson having a big impact on this game.
Here's Williams. And again, no good by the Clippers. Thompson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 24 points.
He's taking over the game. Their lead's going to get even bigger if he keeps this up.
Clippers trail by 14. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Each team has 1 inactive player per night. Would upping that amount, you think, C-Webb, of active players on game day change anything at all?
I don't believe so, because the inactive player we're talking about usually is at the bottom of the roster. And so if you look at the next man up theory, that means that the last guy on the bench at that time, it's his time to get that playing time. So I don't think that the inactive players would change anything, because it's still a team sport, and those guys earn their playing time in practices. So that guy at the end of the bench is still one of the greatest players in the world and can contribute at any time.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, what I like about it most is he's doing it efficiently. And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is his second of this half, third overall.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Clippers able to drain the three. George against Burks. Shot clock at 5. Over in the corner, Green. And another three for Golden State.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And the Clippers call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Klay Thompson.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
A good sign that he's getting to the line a lot here in the second half, putting pressure on the D.
And George drops them both. Tipped away and stolen by Williams. Takes the three. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter. And you got to come check him.
And here's Burks. After Lou Williams was able to get the three to go. It's good from long range. And that's now 27 points for Steph Curry.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
And you have to like this. Why? Because it's helping them space the floor, which can create other opportunities.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, man, such an athletic 7-footer, Willie Cauley-Stein. Now, look, he's improving his game. He fits that prototype of a mobile shot blocker who finishes around the rim.
Here's Harkless. Good D by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And Curry has it in the corner. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped.
And if you want to drive your coach crazy, this is a good place to start.
Come on, man. This is a clown move. Heaving it from the parking lot, showing very little respect for the game.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Paul George. And Chris, for Cauley-Stein, just how good you think he can become?
I think he can become very good. He's got to show more improvement offensively, but that just takes work over the summer.
Now here's Curry. Passes it to Green. To the inside. Outside for Curry. Oh, good on the triple. Clippers trail by 10. Harkless with it. To the inside. Williams. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's the floater and the layup by Curry. And the Warriors lead by 10.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
It's good. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. He feeds it to Burks. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 10. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From deep, George. The Warriors pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Spellman. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead. And here's Beverly. Shoots a three. He can't get that one to fall. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Steph, you guys were down. How did you get back, and what did you do to spark your team?
I don't know, just be aggressive. That's all we do. Shots are going to fall. As long as we got defensive stops and kept ourselves in the game, that we have enough talent on this team to turn the tide. So it says a lot about who we are and what our mission is this year.
Great win, Steph. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.